Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bartell Roads Gymnasium for Lady Jayhawks volleyball. Tonight, the Lady Jayhawks play longtime rival Grand Rapids Community College Raiders. From what I understand, they're both 4-0 in the conference, so this is for first place in the conference.
I believe Grand Rapids is 3-0. I think they've just played one less match, but MCC will have a bye next week, so they'll end up.
So we got the week off. Well, it looks like the stands are filling up here. People are listening to our free invite. Seats are on us tonight, so come on in. Buy a bag of popcorn and sit down and relax and enjoy some volleyball. Grand Rapids, Lauren Helson back to serve it up first. Back. Round. 5. Roush up. Veal. Berg, left-handed, picked up. Libero, and have a free ball. Vernia. The Berg.
High touch, yeah, that's a good call.
Got a touch on it. So
good long first rally there.
Yeah, nobody really hit the ball real hard, but kept it in play. Made them earn it, 1-0. Julie Brown for the Lady Jayhawks back to serve. Nice deep serve.
Nice swing out of the back row.
Vernia puts it in play. Out to the back row.
By the Jayhawks there. Jayhawks doing a nice job of taking the setter out of the first contact there and not letting her, have that second contact.
It's Coach Jeff Grossenbacher from Fruitport High School here. Looks like Whitehall's here today.
Reese Puffer and Coopersville, it looks like. So a lot of local high schools out
Brown,
here.
It's in the middle. Rouse touches it, but sprays it wide for the first point for the Raiders.
Got number 7, Haley DeTort, coming in for number 5.
Out of Hudsonville, coming in for Jenna
Mabby
out of Jenison.
Up.
Number 13, high contact from Kendra DeYoung out of Rockford. Nice thought by Katie Veal, just didn't execute it. So we're at 2s. Court back to serve. Out to Berg. Good touch. Picked up by the libero.
Nice spot.
Remy Hawksford picks it up. Berg. Tip picked up. Helson back. Picked up by Vernia. Nice block by Vernia, or by Veal, and number 18, Kayla Sawyer out of Coopersville. A lot of Coopersville, a lot of Fruitport kids here. From Whitehall.
Just had a couple of nice blocks.
Eddyville, nice deep serve. Fast up. Helson back.
That's going to be 4 contact.
Young into the net. 4-2 Lady Jayhawks. Short
serve.
Up. Run back, picked up by Hawkstra. Veal. Back. Another back, but nice set. Picked up by Veal. Berg keeps it in play, takes the setter out of it.
That's going to be... I remember watching number 8 there, Hannah Stearns. I refed her a little bit in club when she played for Saints, and she was a senior, I believe, pretty solid player. She's a sophomore now here in her second year. And
out of Jenison as well. Picked up, Veal. Up with Delaney Bennett. Young picked up. Nice shot in the back, picked up. Young's going to take a roll shot into the bottom of the net for a 5-3 lead.
So 2 things that I've noticed so far. Raiders touch a lot of the on the block, slow down the ball for their defense, but the Jayhawks are kind of answering back and doing the same thing on their side.
Yeah, they took their best server out right there, number 1 and leader in aces. Rips a nice jump serve, but passed up real nice by Peyton Helson from Coopersville.
Megan DeGlopper into the game to serve.
Oxford, nice pass, Veal. Oh. Bennett out of the middle for a kill. Julie Brown in, Oxford back to serve.
That's a miss.
Nice serve, Helson, another nice pass. Young flips the block for a kill.
Nice swing there by her.
She rotates out of the back row. 5-6. And 5, Smamby back in. Young back to serve. Nice deep serve, passes up.
That's not going to work today.
No, it's not. Neither is that.
Back row, yeah.
She sees the ball a lot. She just got to get it in the box.
Yeah, pretty solid high arm swing there.
Yeah.
Just got to keep it in.
Bernie,
That's going to be the difference maker there, though, in my opinion. I think the Raiders have just 1 or 2 more weapons. Just out.
Great serve by Bernie, out by a couple of inches, but made him think. Good tough serve. Kayla Sellier in out of Coopersville.
Lindsay Glass checking in for Allie German. Is that Becca German's sister? No.
I don't think so.
She's from Fruitport, though.
Yeah, I know, but she's a
Okay. Maybe cousin or something like that.
relation or something. Berg sprays the pass, keeps it in play.
Good quick offense, good swing there by number 5. Jenna Smabby out of Jennison. 2 girls out of Jennison here.
Glass, nice serve, 7 up. Back to Brown, block. Elson, one of the smallest players on the court, puts it over.
Raiders take an 8-7 lead.
Good short serve, good pass. That's not going to work against this team. Nice pickup by Brown. Oxford back row to Berg. Berg again. Veal. Nice little set. Block. Hits Oxford. 9-7 Raiders. Glass from Kenowa Hills back to serve. Nice pass up by Hawkstra. Sets a little wide, has to reach for it. Little tip, picked up by Bernia.
Nice set.
Brown keeps it in play. Elson out to DeYoung. Off the block.
Alexis Asset's got to pick that ball up.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say the exact same thing. That ball went right by her, not real fast either. Pass up by Berg. A set off the block.
Jayhawks need this point.
Yeah. Bernie, a nice swing out of the back row. Helson. Tip. That's Helson back to back row. Berg into the net.
Back row set there.
Timeout. Good timeout by Coach Rixey. And right now it looks to me, in my opinion, that Grand Rapids might have a little more firepower. People that can.
Yeah, I just feel like they have just, maybe 2 or so more weapons than the Jayhawks, and just a little more experience too.
To score some points.
I look at the roster. Both teams are pretty young, but I'm a betting person that most of the Jayhawks freshmen are playing now, where the sophomores on the Raiders roster played all last year and made it to the Nationals. And the Jayhawks lost probably 4 or 5 starters.
they're playing. Number 4 is playing. Number 6 is playing. Number 7's playing. Number 8's playing.
And then you add in a couple freshman outside hitters that can do some stuff too.
And German from Fruitport was an all-state player, if I'm not mistaken, or honorable mention all-state player. So Lindsay Glaze back to serve out of Kennewick Hills with an 11-7 lead in set 1. Nice pass up by Berg. Down, there we go. Good hard swing, high off the block for a side out. Nice job by her, a set out. Roush in. German in. Glaze out.
Nice serve by Rash there. That's not going to work. It's kind of a...
Well, if I'm the Jayhawks, I'm trying to run stuff off for that 5-4 setter. If I'm the Jayhawks, I know she jumps well, but
we'll see how Robbie Bird matches up with her over there.
Robbie's real
line, but
athletic.
you got number 18 who is 5'11", but might be taller than that. I don't know. JK next just made a good point. None of these girls are that tall.
no.
Just being tentative, good save there.
Yep. Picked up.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, very good. Behind the head.
So we go from a 7-11 timeout to the Jayhawks scoring 4 points in a row. And
we're at 11 all. This is one of the bigger crowds I've seen at Bartels Road for women's volleyball.
Coach Chip has always got something extra to say.
No,
He used to be a referee, and I still think he
has that striped shirt underneath his coat. Now Helson in the back row. Nice serve. Murnia out to Berg.
Nice.
Ball's in. Nice swing.
See, but those are the touches I'm talking about right there that the Jayhawks aren't getting, that are slowing the ball down
For the
Raiders,
defenders,
so,
right, to let them run a
which
better
that
offense.
over time is going to
Come to haunt them, maybe.
Come to haunt them. But Jayhawks need to continue to get clean side outs if they want to stay in this match.
Good serve. In the back row, we're going to get a free ball, and we should have got something better than that. Picked up. She's going to take a swing at it.
Kind of a miss hit there by number 5, Dennis Mabby. And it does the job, though. It works. So.
Kaylee DeCourt out of Hudsonville in. 13-12, Raider lead. Nice pass.
Number 13 looks to be taller than number 18, who's 5'11", and they have her listed as 5'10", so.
Well, you know how coaches are with heights in volleyball, indoor volleyball players. A little far off the net with a dying set to take a swing like that at it. So.
Just in a rivalry and stuff like this, a lot of point swings, and it's going to kind of come down to who can get one of the last ones. Good hustle. Wow.
Lauren Helson lays out for her. She plays hard. Both those Helson girls play hard. 13-15 Jayhawks with Veal going back to serve. And that didn't help. Service error, though we haven't seen many of those. That's good. German's in, number 17. Middle. Wilson back to serve. Veal outside. Bennett got a swing.
Good block. Free ball.
Got a touch. Ball into German in the middle.
Raiders block right now. It's probably the biggest block they're going to have up there all night with those 3.
Nice serve by Peyton Helson, 18-13, and Coach Rixey takes his second and final timeout of game 1.
So we go from 7-11 to 11 to now 13-18.
So 7-2 run for the Raiders. So are the Jayhawks off this weekend, or are they on the road again?
I think they're off this weekend. Yeah, they're off until they head to the Parkland College Invitational middle to end of September. They're off for 2 weekends, and we're off until no home matches next week. Be back here against Ancilla on the 19th. 12 days.
And we got another week. Well, when we go to the next Thursday.
Good.
So Peyton Ellison back with a 5-point lead, 18-13. Lady Hawks need a side out here. Not let this first set get away from them. First place on the line. Roush. Back.
That's out.
Got to keep that ball in. 19-13. Serve. Oxter serves it up. There it goes. Berg picks up the
good high dig. Right
call. Calls 20-13, and a big run for Peyton Elson to really start putting this game out of reach. Nice pass. You got 2 officials, 4 officials on the floor, and 2 on the bench over
here.
That
would be contact number 1, hit into the net, and then contact 2 over. So that's going to be a Raider point. It should be if that ball was actually in.
I don't think the ball was in, but
having a little team meeting over there.
The white shirts are having a conference, a board meeting.
Number 13 doesn't drill that ball into the bottom of the net, and the Jayhawks were close to having a back row blocker there, and
exactly, yeah,
didn't jump. So I thought that's what he was barking about.
He was
at first,
yeah, he was,
and that could be a call that they could make for sure. Yeah, that's the right call.
So 21-13, 8-point bulge. Peyton Elson on quite a service run here. Jayhawks got to find some kind of rhythm to close out this first game to carry into the second game. Another serve. Sprayed pass. Picked up by Helson to her sister. And Anna Stearns from Jenison buries it down the line for 22. (22-13). The pass a little shy. Oh. Had to let the one go to let the other one go.
No,
there's
not going to work.
You don't do it that way. Don't say, Coach, how do you do it? You just don't do it that way, that's for sure. 23-13.
Jayhawks having a tough time finding a pass right now.
And sails long, so we're set in and Roush out, Berg back to serve.
It's a good serve.
Yeah. Really good serve. That's the right spot, too. You got to keep it away from Helson. She passed that one up like nothing. So I think she's serving the right area. Coach Belcom obviously watching that. She sends it up. That girl's good. To pass that ball up there. Boom. Nice pickup by Berg. German beats the block.
Bring up set point number 1.
Of many.
Number 9, Megan DeGlopper coming in to serve.
Oh, set point number 1. Deal. Outside to a set. I don't know if that was out, but there's set 1. I don't know if they played an out ball or not, but anyways.
That's the one Ace. I know that's the one Ace.
Too much.
Raiders take set number 1, 25 to 15. And Jayhawks played pretty sporadic there.
They played to 11-11, and then they got outscored 14-4. So
Jayhawks just going to have to make a few less errors and actually pass the ball in front of the 10-foot line just to get some better options. But I just feel like the Raiders, like I mentioned early in set 1, just have maybe 2 more weapons, if not more, than the Jayhawks.
they serve tough, and the Jayhawks usually serve tough. The difference is as you said, the Raiders just passed a lot better. The Jayhawks weren't getting the ball. They were getting the ball to the 12, 14-foot line, and you can't run an effective or efficient offense from that point in the court.
And the Raiders are playing at a little higher level in a sense of just height and contacting the ball higher, which is just tougher to play defense, which then is not setting up as good at transition points, and it just kind of flows to that. Even in the long rallies, the Raiders are more than likely going to come out on top. So
you just have more weapons.
Jayhawks down 1-0. As the ladies come back out onto the floor. Jayhawks are off this weekend, like we mentioned, and they are also off on Tuesday, so they're going to have a nice little week break after this before heading off to Kellogg Community College down in Battle Creek, where JK's from.
Okay, let's see here. Set 2 about to begin. Jayhawks going to make any changes? Doesn't look like it. Need a little better ball control. Need to try to slow the... Basically, and they need to get the Raiders in a little more trouble with their serve. The Raiders' passing's been really good, and they've run a really nice offense, and the Jayhawks did not take advantage at all of when the Raiders 5-4 setters in the front row. So certainly a matchup you'd like to try to take advantage of. Shelby Roush started off for the Jayhawks in set number 2.
Nice serve.
Serve. Well,
Call her over. Maybe a back row attack. I don't know.
Yeah, he was going to call that if anything. So Roush is point 1. Puts up a beautiful shot. Wow. Back bump set for picked up for a kill.
It's
Peyton Helson.
Pretty good swing there.
Peyton Helson, who went on about a 10-point service run in game 1, back to serve. Roush passes that off a little. Needs something there. Berg does what she can with it. Nice back bump set. Picked up, blocked there. Back out. Got to the hole. Nice pick up by Bernie, huh? Berg sends it down the line, picked up. Ah, there we go, and Rouse, they won that long point there.
Nice long rally win by the Jayhawks. Jayhawks got a 3-1 lead here early in set number 2.
Boy, we're getting closer to closer. Geez, not much longer. We may have to put a no vacancy sign outside.
Yeah.
Bernia passes the ball up. Berg turns. No real transition there. Off the top of the block and in.
I just think that a set, Alexis has said she played at Indian Lakes at Chippewa Hills. I just kind of feel like
she hadn't played with this kind of
competition yet. Just a little late to a few different things, and
she doesn't have that smile on her face. That left-handed by Berg. She's an athletic kid.
Very nice spot, nice touch.
Good touch by Bernia. 3-3 game.
That's a good hustle there by the Jayhawks.
That was a block by Viola. Nice block. Katie Veal out of Fruitport. Lots of Fruitport kids representing both teams today. Veal back to serve. Elson. German.
Pretty good. German's a pretty solid player.
Well, messed up her knee, but she did a nice.
Number 5, Alex Smabby into the game. Or Jenna Smabby, sorry.
Young back to serve. Good pass up by Rash. Oh, nice cut shot by Bernie, just a little wide. Yeah, don't mind that. That's a good swing.
Just a little too much on it for that kind of an angle, unless you're up pretty high.
Yeah. Young again. Inches. Out from the back row. Picked up by Hofstra. Berg gets up and shoots it through the block. Not bad. Bennett in for Roush. Berg back to serve. Find Berg. I keep it on the left side of the court. I don't serve number 6. She passed her up a couple times real good.
Just going to go for it, though. That's a good pass.
Yeah.
6-5 Jayhawk lead.
Picked up nice.
Back row set. Little no communication there by the Raiders, and another point for the Jayhawks.
Got lucky there. You had 2 people, and so Robbie Berg. Dean Young passed it up pretty decent. We just couldn't affect it. See what she does with this one. Nope. Toss drops on her and gets it in the bottom of the net.
Just felt like she was a little bit rushed there, but nonetheless got a couple of points for the Jayhawks.
Up 7-6. Plays in for German. Bennett. Nice swing by Bennett from the outside.
With high contact there.
Good set. Sammy Hofstra back to serve. Another Fruitport graduate. Coffin corner in the box.
A nice serve right there in the back corner.
Very nice. 9-6 lead for the Lady Jayhawks. Good tough serve. Goes short, picked up.
Ball's on the plane there. Smart play there by the middle blocker to go right back up after the block.
Hannah Stern from Jenison in. Elson, the setter, back to serve. Good deep serve. Berg passes it up to Geel. Bernie hits it a little wide. I still like the way she's contacting the ball. She's getting a little bit of heat on it.
She's getting a little bit of heat on it, but she's beating around the block, obviously. But it's easy to beat around the block when you hit the ball out. So that's just like hitting it into the block.
No, she hasn't had much of a chance to hit, so we'll give her that. But I like the fact that she's swinging and contacting the ball well.
Good back row attack there. That's just the extra weapon right there, too. That the
Young out of the back row. Lanky 5'10" freshman from Rockford. Elson is a trickler ace. And the Raiders climb back 4 straight points to 10-9.
Nice up.
Good up by Berg. Bennett. Second time 18 doubled it. Got her throwing the back down and taking it out. So a 5-0 run for the
Jayhawks are just up 9-6 there.
Well,
Jayhawks down 1-0. They dropped the first set. The score 25-15, down 11-9 here in set number 2. And hoping to pull a comeback here. Best 3 out of 5. First one to win 3 games to 25. If we have to play the 5th set, it'll be to 15 if necessary.
good timeout. Just the server to miss the serve out of the timeout. One of the no-nos of volleyball. So 10-11, Bernia back to serve. Coach Rixey saying change some things around. Got Bernia playing right side, Bennett playing outside. Block. Good block by Bennett.
That's a very nice up and down block, impressed by her.
Bernie back to serve again. Good deep serve. Presses him back.
Nice up by Bernia.
Out to Bennett.
High swing off the top of the
Picked up by
block.
Berg.
Free ball over there.
Young, back, number 8. Young, picked up again.
Nice up by the
Dick
setter.
Elson picks setter out of the play, but good up. Brown shoves it out. DeYoung.
That's four contacts,
No,
no?
I didn't think he cleared the net.
Big point here. Nice catch there, good routing. Kind of sloppy.
I think actually it's a good lineup move by Coach Rixey here. They've got a couple of players like Bernia who, has just been playing back row. So at least trying to give him something more offensively. He's got Bennett playing outside. He's got a block. That's picked up by Bernia. Bird.
Taking the setter out.
Yep. Nice bump set. Picked up by Bernia.
Nice joust win.
Yep. Touch again.
Okay.
Berg again.
That's two.
Can't do that twirl around.
Just got to come out good.
That was a 205. It wasn't a 180. It wasn't a 240.
Right.
It was about a 205 spin with the ball. 12-12. Well, a little higher caliber volleyball here on both sides. Good to watch. Brown picked up by Helson. Back out. Young off the block for a kill. 13-12 rated.
Pass the ball.
Yeah, especially on a serve like that. There's nothing special about that serve. Young, she takes a swing.
No, you got to bump that over.
Yeah, you got to bump it over. Good hustle by Berg picking that ball up.
Very athletic, very fast.
14-12. The Hawk just got to bump that ball over. The ball was coming over her shoulders and picked up. Little joust there, bounce with Young. She's going to tip it. Bennett couldn't quite get there. 15-12.
Jayhawks just can't pass the volleyball.
Yeah, that's their biggest Achilles heel tonight. As they get in the match, they stay close, and 2 or 3 bad passes, and they go. The other team goes on a 3-4 point run, and it puts them in a deficit. So.
Yep. Have to agree with you there.
Boy, we could fit about maybe another 100 people in here, and we're at capacity.
Yeah. Good crowd here tonight. This one always
too
draws.
bad it's not like chili night or whatever.
Yeah, they haven't done that
Just
yet this
no
year,
no chili night yet, or dessert night, or
nothing. No.
Nothing. So everybody's just gonna have to go their own way on the way home and get their own dinner. So.
Yeah. I think they'll probably do that at some point. They usually do.
Yeah, you know.
Not in a bigger match like this.
I don't think they usually do it when Grand Rapids is here.
Jayhawks taking all the time out. I saw they have a minute 15 on the clock now. Jayhawks out of timeouts.
15-12.
I believe the Raiders have not used one yet.
No, they have not in this set. They, 15-12. The court back to serve. That's a better pass. You run an offense. Brown goes high. Played it. Berg keeps it in. Takes the setter out. Nice bump set out. Slow down by Wheel. Good hustle by Berg and by Vernia, but not good enough. 16-12. Vernia passes it up. She's got to swing at the ball. I don't know if that set was high enough for her to get a good contact on it, but Grand Rapids plays too good a defense to start trying to throw the ball back in the corner. Another nice pass by Bernia. Bennett picked up by Helson. Helson back. Hannah Stern says no more. Rips it down the line.
Went down the line on that one. She's been going angle about every other time, but a good change up by her.
18-12, and they pull away a little bit.
Probably the Jayhawks' loose rotation right here.
Yeah, you know, it's not helping them. 19-12.
Setter in the front row here, just 2 options. An overpass isn't going to work.
20-12. Once again, the Jayhawks playing straight up to 12, but the game goes to 25. So
somebody was in the net there.
Their heel was in the net. They just didn't see it. Oxtra. Back.
Nice dig. Nice beach dig there.
Yep. Ball's in. Berg passes it up. Out to Bennett. Hits the gap in the block. Slowed down. Out to DeYoung. Picked up by Berg. Back to Bernia. Nope. Ball's dying on her. He was worried about going over the line, and the ball was dying both. So 21-12, and the Jayhawks are trouble with this. Changed it up a little, but you got to keep the ball in the box. Another error, so 22-12.
hustle there, good win.
Yep.
Pretty good blocker up at the net when she gets in trouble.
Yeah.
She at least gets a high touch. She doesn't let those bigger blockers.
Shelby Roush back to serve.
Jayhawks rotate into a better rotation there. Gave up about 9 points in that one.
Good deep serve.
Kind of pass out with her platform.
Yep. Get her in her bread basket. Didn't work. Roush back into serve. 14-22. Another good serve. Nice set. That ball's dying on her. She needs that ball way higher. So 2 quick points at 15-22. Good serve, nice pass, back up.
Robbie Berg, you don't want to reach back and play defense, but on that one, that's a pretty good play. I would say you reach back and play defense.
Yep. 23-15. And Helson back to serve. Nice tough serve. Passed up by Bernia. Oh,
just not a good set.
Berg picks it back, jumps up and backwards and gets a kill.
Good deal from off the net there.
15-23 a set in. Brown back to serve. There we go. A couple of errors off of her. 17-23, so they pull within 6. See if they can create any kind of momentum to end the second set. Already down a set. Passes up, steps back. Picked up by Bernia. Down the line by Berg. Nice play by her. Good vision, good court vision there.
Timeout by Chips, smart play. Jayhawks about 6 or 7 points too late. I mean, they're getting some good runs and getting some good plays. Just like we kind of mentioned, just a little too late on some stuff. So. Jayhawks down 18-23 after losing the first set 15-25. We'll be going on a 10-minute break.
After this, a little free serving for some Jayhawk t-shirts after this. And, you just can't dig a 10 or 12 point hole and have them at 22 and be down 22-12 and think that you're going to win a game to 25. Side out scoring, that's a big, big order.
Once again, the Jayhawks using all the timeout. Usually don't see that. Julie Brown back to serve out of Whitehall.
18-23. Grand Rapids uses one of their timeouts. They have one remaining. Jayhawks are out. Serve right to Helson. Up in the middle. Man, I wouldn't have served Helson, but that's just me.
Good play out of the timeout there.
Yep, 18-24. So I got a bucket full of Kelsey Schultz of Fruitport comes in, a 5'3" freshman. Set point. Deep serve. Passed up by Roush. Out to Berg. High off the hands. Gets up there and knocks it off of German's hands. And 24-19, Veal back. Haley Peters out of Greenville coming in for Bernia. Veal back to serve, good tough serve. Schultz up, back, German, picked up by Roush, picked up by Peters. Hoekstra to DeYoung, out to German. And set number 2 in the books, 25-19. So the Raiders come into Rhodes Bartels, take the first two, and we'll take a 10-minute break and see you back here in 10 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, break is over. The T-shirts were all won. Coaches made their changes. And we're back for the third set. Grand Rapids winning the first 25-15, 25-19 in the second. They're up 2 sets to none in a best 3 out of 5 set match, which obviously, if you're good at math, means the Lady Jayhawks got to win the next 3 to take this match. So Belson back to serve for Grand Rapids to start set 3. Sails it long. Good call by Roush. Let it fly. And Julie Brown. Number 7, Caitlin Grabowski in from Nuevo. Young passes the ball to Helson. Back to Smeba. Nice one-arm stab by Brown. Keeps the ball in play. Deal the back row to Brown. And they pick up second point. Brown back to serve.
Nice little play out of the back row there.
Not too bad, eh? We have a special guest, JK, Justin Kellogg, Grand Haven, join us doing a little sit-in for us, and came to support and add his vast knowledge of life and everything thereafter. So
I try.
We're the biggest decision we're trying to make is where's dinner. Number 7 back to serve. Pass up, back out to Berg. Swings high and hard and gets a kill. 3-1 Jayhawk lead.
Nice swing on the outside there. Saw a little bit out on the beach this summer.
Yeah, she's an athletic kid. She really is. I'm glad to hear she's playing on the beach. There's not so many players to get in the way out there.
That's right.
Katie Veal back to serve. Good pass. The court serves it up. Quick set to the middle. Stearns, she buries it deep. 2-3.
Really impressed with the Grand Rapids passing attack here. It's been pretty spot on most of the night.
Well, good set and good passing. And Peyton Helson misses the serve. She had gone on a couple of really nice service runs in the first 2 sets, so it's kind of nice. And the Jayhawks' best server, Robbie Berg, back there, so we'll see if he can fire a few of those jump serve aces. Nice down the line. Overpass, picks it up now. Can they do something with it? Still in play. Nice bump set. Oh, look what I found.
That is a roof. A metal roof.
Bernie out, Peters in. Berg back to serve, 5-2 lead. Way in. Well, that top spin really fools you, JK. I mean, that thing had a ton of top, and the thing was in by a foot.
Yeah. Key to the game right here. She's got to get these aces, give them a chance.
6-2. It's a little taper, but goes over. Oh. Nice little tip from DeYoung over to the garden, I used to call it, and nobody was there. Kelsey Schultz from Fruitport back to serve, down 3-6.
Muskegon's got to get a good pass rotation out of this.
Yep, there we go. It's still Bennett high and hard, picked up, coming back. DeYoung just swings high and hard and gets the kill.
Yeah, this is the rotation that they were getting stuck in the last couple games, so they got to find a way to get out of this.
Oh, just sails deep.
That's one way to do it.
That's right. It's a quick way to get them out of it.
Side out to side out in this game.
I mean, missed serves are just what you hate to see when you've got your best rotation up front. Oxford back serves deep. Schultz puts up a nice pass. German.
Nice dig.
Yeah. Got to keep the ball in. Oh, the Elson sisters fighting for it. DeYoung.
Ooh.
A little one-step layup swing and falls in the middle. Nothing hard but in. She goes back to serve. Smabby from Jennison comes in. And it's a 5-7 ball game. Lady Jayhawks still out in front. Nice serve. Berg passes it up. Veal out to Brown. Puts it over deep in the corner and catches DeYoung sneaking up in middle back.
Well, Muskegon seemed to make it through this little rotation phase they were caught in the last couple games. So.
That's right. 8-5. Bernie comes back in for Peters to serve and play a little defense. See what she can do. She's usually got a pretty good serve too. See what she does with this one. Nice serve, picked up by Schultz. German hits, slowed down by Brown. Hoekstra to the back row. Berg swings high. DeYoung picks it up, pushes it out. Manby puts it up. Veal out. No, not going to let that one go. Everything was good until you got to that set.
Yeah. Another mistake by Muskegon here, just kind of giving points away.
That. I mean, you aren't passing the ball up, getting twos. It's just all kinds of those little things, and this is a very unforgiving game. So,
yep. Game of inches. Sometimes it can just be one little nick.
Lena Thompson out of Tri-County seeing her first action of the night. Puts a nice two-deep serve. Close, but not close enough.
Wow, that's a fourth missed serve.
Going to our statistician here. She had all over the stats, our stat man. So Shelby Roush back in to serve, up 9-6 for the Lady Jayhawks.
Let's see if Muskegon
nice
keep
short
this momentum.
Serve, Nelson short, picked up by Hoekstra. Sneaks a lefty in. Timeout by Coach Will. He's not happy. He wants to see a little more effort out of his players. You think they took that 10 minutes off, and I think they stretched it to 20, JK.
Yeah, I think they were thinking about dinner.
Yeah.
But Muskegon's not going away yet. They got through that rotation, and now they're sitting in a good spot to get back into this game.
If Grand Rapids doesn't straighten it out, Coach Rawls and Coach Will won't let them eat dinner on the way home, period.
That's right.
A few little facts here during the timeout. The Jayhawks did win on Tuesday night in Glen Oaks, 3-1. Robbie Berg ranks first in service aces, number 1 in kills, and number 1 in points scored. Pretty good stat sheet. Katie Veal ranks 7 in service aces and 10th in assists. Sammy Hoekstra, their libero, is 3rd in digs. Shelby Roush, 20th in digs. Julie Brown ranks 14th in total kills, and 9th in total points, and 10 in block assists. Next conference match is Tuesday, September 14th at Kellogg in the Cereal City.
Oh, yeah.
Right there by Firekeepers.
Back from my old hometown, Battle Creek, Michigan.
Battle Creek.
That's right.
Home of the Firekeepers Casino, folks. Roush with a nice serve. Young puts it up about 12 feet. Great set. Pushes Veal out. Nice set. Berg up high. Young picks another one up. Back row attack back to her.
Really nice block.
Julie Brown says thank you. 11-6. Shelby Roush back to serve. The 5-point lead. Another serve. Picked up. Runs out. And picks it up. Roush got it. Veal out. Berg swings. Young picks it up. Nice. Nice pickup by Bernia. Picked up by Schultz. Helps in the back row to DeYoung. She swings. Hoekstra picks it up. Berg lays it out. Can't pick it up. Good long point.
Nice fight for both teams there.
Well, Grand Rapids wins that long rally, up 7-11. Helson the setter back to serve. Bernia, not a very good pass. Berg keeps it in place. DeYoung pushes it up. Back set. And Stern, she's had a pretty good match. I mean, she's hitting about 880, I'm guessing. She's put the ball where they aren't all day.
Don't seem to have an answer for her.
Yeah. Another bad pass. Out to Berg. Slowed down. Veal back outside. Another high, hard swing off of Stern's block. So Berg's just going up swinging angry. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
swinging high, hard, and angry, and just saying, well, you blocked me, but I'm going to swing hard. So
that's what captains do. They got to take over the game when it's time.
12-8, Julie Brown, the back row. Serves it in. DeYoung with a nice pass up. Helson back. Oh, got to play it off the equipment. Still in play. Berg in. DeYoung back up to Helson. Quick. Middle taps it over. They picked it up. Another nice pickup by Helson. Picked up by Bernia. Veal out to Berg. Jump and hit. Carries it off the block again. She's off the net there a little bit, I think, JK, at the block, and she's just not getting in closing the block, and she's not using the antenna and keeping her shoulders square, and she's getting tooled. So 5-point lead for the Jayhawks, 13-8. Nice serve. DeYoung passes it up, back, picks it up. Bernia picks it up with the hands. Nice. Roush with the swing in the back row. Helson back outside. Hard cross again. Little joust at the net. Veal back. Berg, the one-on banded back. Helson back. Oh, what's going to happen here? Another long point.
Really nice track down by Bird there. Basically flying into the stands. Thought she was taking a few people out on the way.
She came to play. I like that about her. She's a gamer, as they say. Number 7, DeCourt in to play. Roush, pass a little short. Berg. What happens when you get the ball that far off the net.
Yeah, they got to really get that ball passed up tight.
10-13. Oh.
No call there.
Still that set's got to be higher. Got lucky on that kill there. Veal in the back row to pass, or to serve, excuse me, up 14-10.
Nice job by Bird to keep that cleared over the net on a really low set.
Veal to pass short. The middle, nice set. Well, hits it against the green for a kill. So 11-14. Peyton Helson back to serve. Oxtra. Bird just trying too hard there. Puts the ball out against the back row, 12-14. Important they take this server out of here, JK. She's tough.
Yeah, this is the big spot in the game.
Peters in for Bernia. Coach Rixey trying about anything. He's got number 7 in there, Grabowski, and he's tried a lot of different things. Berg rolls it down the line, takes the setter out. Peyton Helson back out to number 8.
Nice
block.
That's one thing Muskegon's been doing well tonight is blocking. They've been doing really well, staying up in the net, penetrating, and putting that ball straight down with the court.
Bend it in for Roush, and Berg back to serve. Berg, nice deep serve. DeYoung, nice pass up. German up, picked up by Hoekstra out to Bennett. He's got to better it. Nice deep corner.
Big play.
Well, Elson keeps it in play. Hoekstra up to Veal. Veal back out to Bennett through the hole. Picked up by Helson. Back out to DeYoung. She picks it up. Nice play by Veal. Picks it up, but can't pull it out of the net. Was Bennett. So another long point won by the Raiders.
Well, what a great pass to start that off right at the beginning off that hard jump serve.
13-15, and Grand Rapids just seems to be winning these long points. Nice deep serve. That's 2 twice, in my opinion. Sammy Hoekstra jumps in front of Berg, and it's 14-15.
Is there a ref up there? I mean, is he going to call that, or?
We're calling anything. You got to get that pass up. The pass, the nice bump set. Bennett. Nice pickup by Schultz. DeYoung down the line. Nice pickup by Veal. Berg, nice bump set.
Oh, what a nice block there.
Nice cover. Oxford back up. Veal back out to Bennett. Another nice pickup by DeCourt. Helson out to DeYoung. She's going to swing. Picked up by Berg. Veal back, Bennett down the line. It's going to drop. There's a long point win for the Lady Jayhawks.
Big point to go up 16-14 there. Get the serve back.
16-14. Julie Brown, big middle blocker back in the front row.
Really need a couple points here to get the little lead a little bit bigger here in this rotation.
16-14 Jayhawks. And this serve by Hawkstra, 15-16. So the Raiders stay close. Smamby in for DeCourt.
Big spot here, this rotation.
Young back to serve. Nice serve, passed up. Brown stays out of the net, which is good. Here comes Smamby. A little late to the block, and Peters is floating a little bit. So now we've got a tie ball game. It's a game to 9. Young back to serve. Floater, Berg passes it up. Veal. Nice swing off the block by Bennett for a point.
Big kill right there. Really big kill right there.
Bernie in for Peters.
All or nothing here. Muskegon seems to be stepping up their game a little bit, getting a little bit fired up on that court.
They're at the end of the rope. They don't win this one, match over. So German high off the hands. One-arm bandit that floats out, and 17 all.
All right, one more big rotation here. Big Muskegon's got to get a good pass.
Lays in for German.
Get their big hitter, Bird back into the front row. They just need to get this side out right here, 17-17.
Oxford passes it up to Bennett in the middle, off the block, easily picked up. Helson back outside to 5, through the block. And the Raiders have their first lead of the game in a timeout. Good timeout by Coach Rixey. They're right there. Game's obviously point for point, so we'll see what he comes up with.
Well, Jenna Smavy hitting from that left side for Grand Rapids. Boy, she's been unstoppable. They haven't had an answer for her out there.
Well, they've got some good weapons. They run that middle well. That Young, the outside's tough, and the other big 18, she makes you hit around her a little bit. So it's but to Lady Jayhawks' credit, they've had Coach Rixey has messed his lineup up a lot to try to get the right combination to keep them close, and this game's as close as they've been. They were down 22-12 in set 2, and it ended up 25-19, and the Raiders just looked like they got a little lazy there. But this has actually been a competitive 18-17 game here, point for point. So we'll have to see what happens. Another timeout. Lindsay Glaze out of Kenowa Hills to serve up a point. Serves it in, Berg passes it up, Veal out. Touch, Bennett picks it up. Hoxter says no, that's not going to work. Game Brown. Nice slide, nice set, good kill.
Nice win, nice high reach.
Rouch in for Bennett. Berg to the front row with Brown and Veal to set it.
Muskegon can't be in a better spot here to try to get this first win.
18-18, Helson. In the back row, Rouch to serve. Good tough serve. Kills, puts it up. Good set by Helson, puts it out. Rouch got caught stuck a little bit flat-footed there and had to reach for that and just couldn't pop it. Setter's in the back row. Serving Helson. Good tough serve. Out of the net. Picked it up nicely. Keeps it in play. Back set. She's going to go to the line. Oh, great pickup by Hoxtra. Berg.
Oh, nice
kill. Whoa, big play. Big play. Oh,
Huge
man.
play.
That was a great up by Sammy Hoxtra, the libero.
Let's see if that can give us some momentum to get to that 25-point mark here. 19-19.
Game to 6 here.
The energy level
Back
just
to serve, Julie Brown, the big middle. Serve, Helson puts a perfect pass up out to their middle. And kill for 20. Oxford back in.
Boy, you can just feel the energy in this place. The fans are going crazy in here.
The court is back to serve. Yeah, it's an
I think the camera guy is up there even
almost
shaking. He's so
capacity.
excited.
Whoa. Oh, an overpass out. That hurts. 21-19. This is a big side out here. Jayhawks got a side out here. The court with a serve back. Passed up by Bernie. Going out to Berg. No touch. And Coach Rixey will use his second timeout to try to still the tide. So a couple of errors right there, boom, boom, and got to call a timeout to slow the momentum down.
That's a challenge we've been having all night is, they starts right off with that pass. That pass has been going 5 feet off the net, and, they try to set that ball outside, and the set comes out low, and it's hard for that outside hitter to get the arm high enough to swing and really put a ball down.
We had a 19-19 game, and the Raiders are on a 3-point run right now, and not many points left for the Lady Jayhawks, so they've definitely got to come out of this timeout and get a side out and regroup.
Well, it's not over yet. There's still points on the board.
No, there's never over till it's over, as they say. So we'll see who we have out here. We have Grabowski, Veal, Berg, Bernie, Roush, and Hoekstra. The court back to serve for Grand Rapids. Young, Smamby, and Salyer in the front row, and the Helson sisters in the back row for Grand Rapids. Short serve, Bernie overset. Young picks that up. It's not what they needed. 23-19. 4 errors in a row. You just can't finish a game like that. 2 points from the win for Grand Rapids. A 3-set sweep. But the Jayhawks won't quit. Nice pass by Berg's going to go back out to her. They got 3 blockers over there. Back set to DeYoung. She's going to tie off the hands and brings them the match point. We got a handful of them. So a 19-19 ball game and a 5-point run. The court back. This is for the match. Goes back out to nice touch by Helson, picked up by Hoekstra. And that is the match, ladies and gentlemen. Grand Rapids just has a little bit too much for the Lady Jayhawks, winning 25-15, 25-19, 25-19 for a 3-set sweep. Thanks for coming out, folks, and we'll see you back here a week from Tuesday.